Welcome to the debut episode. Can we give it up for the Fro-Gun?
Is that better?
Now we can hit it.
Yeah. Okay.
Fro-Gun, welcome to the show. You know me, I'm here with my partner, Devastating Daryl Pace in the building.
Devastating Daryl, what's up, Whip Dog? What is going down?
Same old thing, baby. Stuck in the house, man. So I got first and foremost, Fro-Gun, you stuck in the house. Yeah. That's crazy. I know how you are. How are you handling this, man?
I'm losing my damn mind because the Fro-Gun got 4 championship belts and I can't get no ring to go crazy on somebody. I'm over here yelling at the dog because he's the only person that'll come near me right now.
It's crazy you saying that because I got one of your matches back here. Hopefully I don't get sued for playing it. I got the Fro-Gun versus Orlando Christopher, the BCWA championship. You remember that match?
Oh man, that was a dope match, man. And you know what? I'm pretty much gonna be a rematch when things get back in order. You know, because everybody want that BCWA title. But guess what? The Fro-Guns got it. And it ain't going no place. Because the governor say ain't nothing opening up till May 15th anyway. So ha-ha.
Now, oh, Daryl, no, I can't hear you, Daryl. Go ahead and talk. Unmute yourself, Daryl. There you go. Bear with us, y'all. We got a couple technical difficulties. We get it all together. But
I had to make myself, man. You know, I had to.
Man, we not used to being in boxes, you know.
Not at all. No. You can't cage a wild animal like the Fro-Gun. And I know the Whip Dog got to get out.
Man. Now you said you got 4 titles. Let everybody know the 4 titles that are in the Fro-Gun's possession.
The Fro-Gun is the LPW champion, the BCWA champion, the ICW Pro US champion. And you know what? Don't want me to go get it because I got it right out here right now. Yeah. In the IWN champion. The rest of them all nice and put up, but this one had to be hanging out right here. Yeah.
Man, how can you carry all that?
Ain't none of them going nowhere.
How can you carry all that gold everywhere, bro?
Hey, you got to work out. I must have scared Daryl off because all them
Daryl was right there. Off. He was in the control center. I don't know what happened. He'll be back in a second. I don't know.
He couldn't handle the Fro-Gun.
That's what it was, man. Well, Fro-Gun, if they don't know, let them know how you got your start in this wrestling world.
Well, you know what, Whip? I've known you since day one. I've been wrestling 19 years and a half. It'll be 20 in September, God willing. But I started here in Michigan, you know, out with the Canadian Destroyer, Doug Chevalier, wrestled around all over here for about a year. You know, then took off to Florida and got lucky enough, you know, not only to train with the Wild Samoans, but Sika was nice enough to give me a room to stay in. It was crazy, man. It was crazy times, you know. And a lot to him. And all through all of that, a good buddy of both of ours, Primetime Tommy Johnson, you know, he helped me out a whole lot too. You know, wrestled all over, you know, the Midwest, you know, East Coast, down South. You know, luckily, had a drink of coffee in TNA wrestling, you know, tagging with the Shark Boy, you know, and since then, you know, done some stuff for WWE, you know, on SmackDown, wrestling in Japan for Tajiri back in the day, you know, so, you know, I can just say, you know, all in all, I've been blessed to be able to do all those things. And now I've come across the greatest idea I've ever came up with, the greatest gimmick that I wish I could have had known that I was going to do this years ago is the Fro-Gun. And now things is starting to pick up big time.
Man. You know, I tell you all the time, I'm a huge Fro-Gun mark. I tell you that all the time. But how did you come up with the Fro-Gun to the people don't know? How did you come up with it?
Well, you know, it's kind of been a long process because I've had a lot of ideas that just did not work out. And that sometimes before you come along with something good, that's what happens. And I'm just sitting there, you know, After I came back from Japan, right? I was tired of being this D-Ray 3000. I wanted to do something different, something I haven't done before. Get rid of that whole gimmick and just do something else. So I ended up losing my hair in the hair versus title match.
Okay.
All hit it for a good little while. You know, I got the hair now, but I just got out the shower, got to put up.
Okay.
But that was when I was the Righteous Maker, Rick Baker. Me and you had a few run-ins doing all that.
Yes, we did, brother. You made me retire, dog. I left the business because of you, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that went well. The Righteous Maker, Rick Baker, that gimmick did real good for a good while. Even got attention, got a little looky-loo with the WWE, you know. But then one thing I started to notice was it kind of plateaued. It got to a certain level, and it just didn't go any further. But one thing I noticed about it, I'm scratching my head like, okay, things are going good. What's going on? Why the Righteous Maker, Rick Baker, you know, making big moves? And I just stopped and it all came to me. Because I could go online and find about 20 guys that I looked exactly the same as. Right. You know, I blended in the background, you know, like and looking like everybody else. So I'm like, damn, I got to do something different. I gotta really think of something. There Daryl is. You okay?
Hi, Daryl. Oh, okay.
Okay, I got you. You know, so I mean, I did a lot of brainstorming, trying to figure out new ideas, and then another thing hit me. Like when I was D-Ray 3000, when it started, that was something unique. That was something different, and that's pretty much what got me the attention did in the first place. Was just the whole look and the mannerisms and everything of it. You know, so I'm like, damn, I got rid of something unique. I kind of ran from. So I'm saying, you know what? Let me give that D-Ray 3000 thing a try again. So I did, you know, it was kind of cool. Everybody was like, that's awesome. But then I realized, like, damn, I'm a little bit older now. I got like the George Jefferson a little bit. So it ain't the same D-Ray 3000 as it used to be. So I'm sitting there at home. I done grew what little hair I could back. And I'm just like, damn, I really don't want to cut it again. I got to figure out something. You know, what can I do? So I'm in the mirror just messing around, putting up, you know, the knots and ponytails and all that other crap. And it just hit me. And the third time, bam, dead in the face. Sure enough, from The Last Dragon. I'm like, oh, man. I wonder if I can pull it off. So I'm sitting there up till like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, drawing out sketches, thinking the names, you know, and then I'm so, okay, how can I make this relatable to who I am and everything I've done in my past? I'm like, okay, the Shogun is the Shogun. Okay, no, drop that. Instead of the Shogun, I could be the Fro-Gun. And instead of how he had his little gimmicks on his vest, I could put some pics on that bad boy. And that's how the Fro-Gun was born. And it's been popping off ever since then until this COVID-19 came and kicked everybody in the face.
Man,
you know?
Man.
So yeah, that's how the Fro-Gun get down.
I feel. Now, Daryl, you were saying something before you got disconnected. What were you saying, Daryl?
Well, right now, the state of Michigan is closed. The state of Ohio is closed. Damn, most of the Midwest is still